Morning, girls. How are we doing? Back here again with Amberlynn Reed. This one is my legs are getting bigger. I feel ugly because of my disease. And run some errands with me. It's one of these is not like the other. I have to. When I first read that I feel ugly because of my disease, my sympathy bone just kind of it went missing for some reason. It's very unusual. I just couldn't find it at all, guys. The second she mentions because of my disease, I don't know what disease she's going to talk about. Is she going to talk about BPD, ADHD, OCD, lipedema, lymphedema, morbid obesity? What is she going to claim as her disease this time? But the second, it's because of my disease. Like, it's not her fault, it's something else's fault. When people talk like this, they're just setting themselves up to be a victim. I immediately do not feel sorry for them because they're just my first reaction is going to be, bro, whatever you're going to claim, it's probably due to your morbid obesity. I'm not going to feel bad for you because, like, well, obviously, in my opinion, I made it very clear that she is just ugly. She is unattractive. I have no idea. Maybe she'll look better if she lost all the weight. That's up to her, though. That should be incentive for her to lose the weight if she's feeling unattractive. She's to try and lose the weight. But like I said, I don't know what disease she's going to talk about. My legs are getting bigger. I'm assuming those two are linked, though. I'm assuming it's going to be lymphedema. If it is, well, like, it wasn't like 2 vlogs ago. I was talking about how her diet is like 90% sodium right now. She's taking the Gatorade, Powerade thing, which I think is like a high amount of sodium in it because it's going to be replacing electrolytes for like athletes. So, like, yeah, if your lymphedema is bigger, that's your fault because you're taking a lot of stuff that absorbs water. Like, right? Let's get into it, guys.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I just want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for like the sweet messages about my new piercing.
I love she was just like couldn't even think of what to say, so she had to do a jump cut in the middle of that sentence for the messages about my piercing. Yeah, bro. I bet you didn't get any messages about your piercing because one, no one cares about you anyway. You don't really have like a lot of fans, and it's something so inane. It's like I said, there was no reason. Like a third of the last video needed to be dedicated to getting some like stud, which honestly doesn't really look that nice anyway. There was no need for it. But oh yeah, everyone was sending her messages and commenting about how great her piercing looks. No, then we also have the Flea necklace back on again, once again, even though she's moved on from Flea. She's cured her heartbreak. She's been able to eat ramen again, which is the most important thing for her.
I got the other side of my nose pierced if you guys didn't watch that vlog. So now I have two.
Does anyone not
nostrils
just
pierced,
skip
which is
vlogs?
exactly what I wanted. It looks exactly how I expected it.
Terrible?
I love it so much.
It looks
You guys have been
awful.
so sweet about it, so thank you.
Sure, okay. Like I was just trying to gaslight us into believing that people actually like her, which is probably like, really mean to say, but it's so unattractive. It's like distracting. Like, I guess it's good for her because I'm looking here like 90% of the time now, not like at her weird eyes, not like her ugly mouth, nothing like that. Just like I'm looking here. So I guess, you know what? It's distracting me for now.
Thank you. Like, it means the world to me because like, I was super nervous about it for some reason. Anyways, while we're here, I would like to talk because I have gotten some messages because in my last vlog, you guys saw me go to a smoke shop where I got Delta 8 and you guys were like, oh my God, your mom's sober. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. My mom has never been a smoker type of girly. Sure. So it doesn't trigger her or anything. And we actually live in a state where medical is legalized. So she's around it a lot, just like naturally. And it's not a trigger for her.
Is she around it? Like, just because medical marijuana is legalized doesn't mean someone will be around it a lot. Like, what? Oh yeah, medical marijuana is legal. It's like, so? Does that mean everyone around her suddenly smokes? It's medical marijuana, so if it's only for medical, then surely it should still be fairly rare. It's not going to be like super common. It's like, I don't know, pregabalin is legal here. I don't know very many people who take pregabalin. It's legal here, but like, I don't know. Xanax is legal here. I don't think I know a single person who's actually on Xanax. You know, just because it's legal in certain areas does not mean it's commonplace. Also, well, she doesn't smoke, so it's fine. It's like, really? Is that all you have? Oh yeah, she doesn't smoke, so it's fine. Yeah, she takes like meth and heroin and coke, everything like that, all like those kind of stuff. But yeah, like, smokable drugs. That's the one place. Even though meth is mainly smoked, I think. Because didn't Amber claim that she had found her mom's meth stash once and eaten it? Because I remember laughing about that. I want to hear more about the eating meth story. But meth is like mainly smoked, isn't it? Like, I know there's other ways you can take it, but I'm pretty sure it's like mainly smoked. So surely, like, surely she does smoke, but it's not just like grass that she smokes. It's other thing. So it doesn't really make sense. If she smokes one thing, I'm sure she's not above smoking another thing. It just feels like, oh yeah, it doesn't count. Yeah, your criticism doesn't count. Yeah, that just doesn't count. I was waiting for her to come out and just say, oh, my mom said it's okay, so it's okay. I was waiting for just something like that. Not, oh, well, the only drug she decided not to take is the one that's readily accessible. That one. That's the only one she decided not to take, guys.
I would never do anything that would trigger her or put her in harm's way, because like her sobriety is super important to me. It's important within herself as well. Like that is like her main priority in life, and I would never do anything to like sabotage that or put her in like a weird position. And then so it made
so she doesn't drink, and she doesn't like, and she like had a massive drug issue, but you still have her taking you out to get alcohol and drugs. But it's fine. It's because like this one type, that's fine, and because Amber says it. See, Amber has decided that, so it's just fine. And how dare you guys accuse her of putting her mom's sobriety at risk? It's just fine because Amber said it's just fine.
You guys ask like, is your mom the one buying you buzzballs? No, I do all that myself.
No one.
I've never drank in front of my mom.
No one. Okay, well actually that's like not true, because you've come back from like family events clearly having drunk. So, like, the casino thing, when she went to the casino with her mom for her, like, granny's birthday, or was it Thanksgiving? I can't remember. But she came back and she had clearly been drinking. So she does drink near her mom. Like, that's just obvious. Unless she, like, the second she got in, she immediately started drinking and then started filming herself. I don't believe it. I do think she probably drank around her mom. Does your mom buy you buzz? No one asked that. Everyone's like, do you buy your mom a car? You know, do you buy your mom things so your mom will spend time with you? People ask that. They don't ask, is your mom buying you alcohol for you? That's the opposite of what people would ask.
I never ever would.
Sure.
I'm not that type of girly pop.
Yeah,
so I just
sure,
had to
definitely.
clarify those things because I don't know, they're making me feel kind of weird.
I love her idea of clarification. It's just to say, like, nah, bruh. Nah, that's not me, bruh. I wouldn't, bruh. It's nah. Cause no. That's it. There's no actual, like, evidence or definition or any actually compelling argument. It's just like, nah, I wouldn't do that. It's like, no, you 100% would do that. That's why people say you're doing it.
Icky. Anyways, I'm actually about to go out to do a few things and filming.
Your mom's taking you again?
And I forgot to put on lipstick, so thanks for reminding me, guys. So first up is my mom had to go inside of her bank to ask them a question about something, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in the car. So I actually stayed in the car.
That's all I have to say. So she's sitting so much larger as well. Holy shit. When was the last time she pretended to do a weigh-in? When was that? My mom actually wanted to do an errand for once herself, and I was like, fuck that. So I just decided to stay in the car. Your mom comes in and like supports you and does like everything with you, but obviously because you need a caretaker. But like when your mom like apparently wants to do something for once, you're like, nah, I'm just gonna stay in the car. You're not even gonna keep her company. You're not even gonna go and chat and hang out with her or anything. You're like, no, I'm just gonna sit in the car by myself.
And I edited the beginning of this video. So
crazy.
Yay me. Okay,
wow.
So next up,
such a hard worker.
The Walmart. I have to get a few things, so let's do that. So we just got back to my apartment to put away my groceries, and I was going.
What? We just arrived at Walmart. I'm gonna get a few things. Hard cut. We're already home. That's it. Not gonna see anything else. Hard cut. We're already home. Run errands with me. I wonder if we're gonna see anything more. But it was run errands with me. It's like my mom wanted to do something. I decided not to do it, and I just decided to sit in the car and film myself. Just telling you, I've decided to sit in the car and not do this errand with my mom. And then cut to her just standing going, I'm in Walmart, I need to get some things. Hard cut to her at home. Is that it? Is that the run errands with me? Jesus Christ.
My mom goes, I need some of this green eyeliner. And I was like, which one?
Eric Wilson.
She said Eric Wilson.
It says Eric Wilson on there.
And I'm like, what is she talking about? I don't know who that is. And I was like, are you sure it isn't Nick's? And she was like, no.
It doesn't even look like Eric Wilson. It says Epic Wear, doesn't it? Like it says Epic Wear. Like, it's where? It's 4 letters. It's not 6 letters. Like, what? It's also not, it's clearly not even an R. Like, what's the joke? I don't get it. Like, I realize I say a lot that Amber just, like, laughs at her mom a lot, and I don't know if this feels like she decided to film this to say, look how stupid my mom is. My mom is stupid. She thought this said Eric Wilson as opposed to Epicware. Lol, look how dumb. Mom, repeat what you said. Repeat what you said to me on camera so I can laugh at you because you're dumb. Like, it feels like that more than anything because it's not even funny, and it just seems, I don't know, like I said, weird. It's like a 4-letter word, not a 6-letter word. It doesn't even look like Wilson, you know?
So I came out here. It's all over her eyes now.
It looks good though, don't it?
Yes, it looks great.
Oh, it looks great. I'm glad we can see her. Oh, this is definitely such a visual medium. This video that you're showing me here. She's literally just showing us like a blank fucking wall, describing shit that's off screen. Like imagine. Jesus Christ. Imagine if it's a song, and then so like it just the voice comes on that just says a guitar plays. It was really good sounding. Imagine you don't get to hear the guitar, just someone tells you, yeah, the guitar sounded really nice. Imagine.
Epic wear. She thought it said Eric Wilson.
I need glasses.
Oh, that's crazy.
Bomb.
Yeah, I don't wear it that often.
I'm older, and so I look.
Oh my god, this is so boring.
You look great, Mom. So we're at.
Why did we? Was she even bored with what she's showing us? And she's like, I'm just gonna slowly zoom into the wall. Like, what was the point of that? I guess we went out again. So they went out to the bank, then to Walmart, then home again, and then out again, I guess, to a flea market. I wouldn't mind going to like a big like swap meet or something like that in America, big flea market, a big thrift store. I wouldn't mind doing because I like going to like charity shops and all around here just to see what like random books and all you get. Because like sometimes you can get like random weird like unusual books. You can find like old games. I like going to places like that. So I've always wanted to go and just have a good walk around like a giant flea market and all. That'd be fun.
Old Paris flea market, and my mom parked where she likes to park, about a mile away. So my mom likes to get these sheets from here.
It's like 100 meters away. You can really tell that Amber will never not be super morbidly obese and like near dying at all time when someone parks reasonably close to, that's pretty close to a store. That's like closer than I would usually park. Like, it's not that far away. And, like, our car parks are a fraction the size of American car parks. I remember walking through a Walmart car park once, and I was like, holy shit, this place is fucking mad. We could put 3 stores in this car park. It is so fucking big. It's like, bro, shouldn't you be, like, looking at it? It's like, whoa, it's more of a reason to walk. More of an excuse. I can get my steps in. Isn't that how you should be looking at it? And instead of, like, ugh, my mom parked really far away.
So she's deciding between these 3 colors because she already has. What colors do you have at home?
Well, what is it even?
I have the light green.
Well,
that
what
one?
is it?
The gray.
Well, what is it?
The dark purple.
Perp.
Turquoise.
Perp.
So now
Yeah, but
you're
what
trying to
is
choose
it?
2 of these.
Oh, is it bed sheets? That's a lot of. She has a lot of bed sheets. Like, what? How many did she say there? Like 4? That's quite a lot of bed sheets. To be fair, I only have like 3. I only have. I don't know. Like, it's just like it's not that hard to like rotate between them. You know, especially if there's just like matte colors. Like it's kind of boring, really. You know, I always get ones with like patterns and shit like that on it. Out of those 3, which one do I go for? I don't know. Red. I don't like red in bed. It just I don't know. It just seems really weird. It just seems like. I don't know. It's one of those. It makes me think of like rose petals in bed and shit like that. I don't know. It really makes me think of just like sex, which is probably kind of weird that that's where my head just instantly goes to for that. I like dark in general, but I probably would go for like the lilac. I like the light purple. I probably go for that one. There you go. Just in case anyone was overly interested in what color I got for my bed sheets out of these 3.
Yeah, or should I just get all 3 because I'm here?
I would just get all 3 at this point.
Yeah.
The brand is Unido's collection.
Is Amber buying them for you? I'm assuming. Like, I'm so. Why are you getting so many sheets? You're up to like 7 sheets, and they're all the same brand. They're just different colors. That's really weird to me.
Oh, do you like brown? You want to get brown?
It's open.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that if it's open.
Yeah,
another...
definitely in this flea market, don't get that when it's open. Is she getting brown so you don't see like Amber shedding herself on it or something like that?
There's like a lighter one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
I'm getting that one.
Okay.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. How long have we dedicated to this so far? Have we dedicated like nearly a minute so far to her mom picking bed sheets, and it's like, what do these 3 colors should I pick? And I even tried to like give my like thoughts and reasoning, and she's just like, oh well, Amber's paying, so I might as well just get all of them. It's like, oh. I'm really glad we're going to see you pick your fucking bed sheets.
I realized that there's 2 names for it. Sally Collection, and then Unido's. Whatever that means, but she likes both.
That's probably because they're different.
Now she's looking at tie-dye because tie-dye is her jam.
Awful.
She's the tie-dye queen, and she saw this.
I don't like
I
tie-dye.
like it.
I don't mind the gray one in front.
Sadly, I forgot my sunglasses when we stopped to put my groceries in my apartment. So the sun is just like chilling in my face.
When you got your groceries. So, okay, so what's happened is your mom went out to the bank, then took you shopping, then had to drive back to your place to drop off your groceries, to then take you out on more errands afterwards. Fantastic.
That's fun. I'm waving at my mom because our next errand is she is paying her phone bill. So she is in there doing that right now.
Oh my Christ. She's just like, so, like, when you go out with someone, especially if they're nice enough that they're your taxi driver, they're like show up to take you out. Amber only gets out of the car when she wants something. It's like, oh, my mom's going to the bank. Nah, fuck it. I'm just going to sit in the car. Oh, my mom wants to go in and pay her phone bill. Nah, fuck off, shit. I'm just going to sit in the car. Like, yeah, her mom's not an invalid. Her mom can likely do that shit herself. But, like, wouldn't you want to keep her company when you just go in, hang out, and chat? Like, isn't that, like, normal thing to do? As opposed to, like, well, no, I'm just going to sit outside. I don't want to be here. I'm just going to sit outside.
And I am editing again. Like, this is perfect for me. That's why I love editing from my phone, because moments like this, I can just, like, get caught up and edit.
Crazy.
So, yeah. Okay, so
editing only takes like a few minutes. It's not that hard.
Cato, I don't really know, but I've been here a few times. My mom never has, so let's go into it.
I love that she is somehow still introducing her mom to fucking places in Oklahoma, even though her mom has lived in Oklahoma for years and she has just moved there like fucking 2 months ago. But somehow her mom doesn't know any stores, but she's been to all of them. Ugh.
Y'all,
I feel ugly because of my disease. Constantly eye fucking herself and posing in front of the camera. Okay, yeah, bro, you definitely come across like you don't think highly of yourself. Like, this is just very unattractive.
I have realized recently I am such a sunglass girly. Like,
yeah,
not so much those pink ones, but
you're just like an attention seeker. You would just do anything because like wearing sunglasses in your head is like aesthetic. It's like, I'm an influencer, I'm wearing sunglasses. That's the thing. Also, you're just like really quiet suddenly. That's why you like sunglasses, not because like you actually like sunglasses. It's because it fills an image in your head that you think you are.
Almost all of these I was literally obsessed with. I don't know what it is.
You're literally obsessed with it? That's never happened to Amber before in her entire life. She's never been literally obsessed with anything, you know, like pork chops or salami or mozzarella sticks. Never been literally obsessed with anything.
But I didn't buy a single pair.
Crazy.
So I feel like that's gonna haunt me for literally the rest of the night, probably the rest of the week. So I want to know, which one should I go back and get? Give me your...
What? It's gonna haunt me for like literally the rest of the night, maybe even the rest of the week. Like I said last night, it's like she's like trying to be like a 13-year-old vlogging. She's trying to be like so like, oh my god, guys, like I so need more sunglasses. My god, it's like she's trying so hard to be like, I don't know, like a Valley Girl influencer thing. It's like someone commented, she's like trying to be like the big bad influencer. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a celebrity in small town Oklahoma. That really does feel like she feels like she's swept into Oklahoma and everyone is in awe of her. That she's like a queen influencer walking around in her sunglasses the whole time, being driven around. Everyone is recognizing her when she goes out. Everyone wants to meet her. Everyone wants to buy her drinks. Everyone wants to like to date her because she's so high above everyone else. And you see that when she interacts with her mom. When she is talking to her mom, like her mom is actually like a fucking idiot yokel. You know, she always just is like laughing at her mom, showing stuff to try and make her mom look stupid. It's so fucking weird.
Vote. You guys, look at the
they all look
sky.
terrible.
It looks better in person, I will say that, but...
Cool. It looks
like
nice.
red.
What?
It's so pretty.
Can you zoom in on it?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on? No, Mom, I can't. They haven't invented the zoom yet.
Hello. So I just got
Hello.
home. It has been such a long day and a long night, but it's honestly been
crazy.
Super fun, super great day. So we went and saw Christmas lights.
I'm glad to hear that you saw them. We hadn't really seen a lot. For them being out apparently all day, which from Amber, that's from her waking up at 3 p.m. until nighttime, so about 6 p.m. so about 3 hours out. We didn't really see that much. It's like she went to Walmart and it's like, hi, I'm in Walmart. Cut to her back in her apartment putting her groceries away. Oh, my mom's in paying her phone bill. I'm not. I'm just sitting outside. Oh, my mom's in the bank. I'm not. I'm sitting outside. Oh, we went to the flea market. Are we going to show you anything in the flea market? No. We are literally just going to show you a full minute of bed sheets and like not even different bed sheets. The same bed sheet, just in like 20 different shades. There you go. That's it. That's it. This is our entire fucking trip out. Just like, oh wow, I'm glad you took us with you.
Oh, that was actually.
Oh yeah, also 30 seconds straight of sunglasses while pretending to be an influencer. How could I have already forgotten the sunglasses? That's gonna haunt me for the rest of the night, maybe even the rest of the week.
Really fun. That's the first Christmas type of thing that I've done with my mom since I was literally just a little girl. And me and my mom both really enjoy like Christmas.
That's insane. Maybe you should have done like Vlogmas with your mom. Since you just tried to make it sound like that's a big deal for you, but you're not doing Vlogmas because last year you had a girlfriend that you did Vlogmas with. But this year it's like, oh my god, this is the first time I've done a Christmas thing with my mom since like I was a child. So wouldn't it be like special to you to do Vlogmas with your mom? Like to make it a big deal and actually do like Christmas stuff with your mom? Wouldn't that have been like a nice thing? Wouldn't that have actually been like kind of like endearing and like a bit redeeming for her? Is for her to actually spend time with her mom and do like family stuff and Christmas stuff, especially because she says her mom wants to be in her videos even though for some reason she's not showing her mom, like even though her mom apparently is happy with her showing her, but she just decided not to show for all that silly nonsense.
Lights and things like that.
Oh, we didn't even see. Oh, wait, here's the lights. Wow, these are quick cuts. Holy shit. Gotta keep it moving, guys. Gotta keep it moving. We're gonna show 1 second of each thing. Holy shit. It's just such fucking quick cuts. Because even she has them sped up herself. She has chosen, which is weird. I thought she would play this at normal speed. Because, like, you know, obviously she just, like, wants to put in another 16 adverts. So you think she'd play it at normal speed, but you can hear, like, chipmunk voice in the background. I'm only on 1.25 speed. Like, she has definitely got them sped up in the background. I don't see the point. Like, especially from her, who is just greedy and she just wants to get as many adverts in as possible. So, like, why isn't she just playing this at normal speed? It would also just be better to show. She also, like, I understand entirely why she's doing it like this, because she couldn't possibly walk. But America seems to have a lot of these kind of like drive-through exhibits, which I find really weird. I've never seen anything like that, because I remember them doing that drive-through Christmas lights last Vlogmas, which is going through the cave to see, like, the Christmas lights, like, projected up on the walls of the cave, which was a lot nicer than this. This is just kind of dingy. I would also have, like, opened my car window, probably, so you aren't seeing, like, through a layer of grime. But, like, you know, whatever. Listen, do you hear them? Do you hear?
Look at Twinkie. Wow, that was a big yawn.
Wow.
I still have my Lego bag right there because I like the bag so much, and it was the first time I've ever actually been into a Lego store, let alone bought something from the actual.
Wow. I'm keeping the bag around for aesthetic reasons. Jesus fucking Christ.
Actual physical Lego store. I was like, I don't know what to do with the bag.
Dump
I'm
it?
sure 80% of you were like, throw it away.
Yeah.
But I don't want to.
No, I'm sure 99.9% of people are like, throw it away. It's a bag. It's not like rare. It's not like hard to get. You can literally go and get one tomorrow again if you really wanted to by just buying like a $5 Lego thing.
So, hello. So it's pretty late at night.
Oh god, bitch is heading to Dresden. Let's fucking go. I love me this bomber jacket.
Aside from walking Twinkie.
Sure you did, yeah, 100%.
I am like half-assed trying to get ready to go to bed. My hair's up, earrings are out, but I still have my jacket on. I don't know, maybe I'm half asleep right now, but I do have something like massively on my mind, and I kind of just want to like speak about it. So I recently have been talking about like how I am feeling more confident, and
oh my god, she just like it's like I said, she goes through the fucking Christmas lights at like 2 times speed, so much so you see in the background for voices and all. But now she's like introducing this fucking nonsense that I feel ugly because of my disease. And it is like the slowest introductions. Hey guys, now I've been recently talking. If you guys remember, I have recently, and it's like, bro, just get to the fucking point.
I am like loving myself more and I have more self-love.
Sure,
there was a moment today, actually, when I was in.
Oh wow! Literally one moment.
I don't really know what it's called, but I was walking towards the mirror and I just like noticed my legs are drastically getting bigger.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, because I know not everyone watches every single one of my videos.
You mention it in like 90% of your fucking vlogs. This isn't like, guys, if you didn't notice if you didn't watch the last vlog, I got a nose piercing. Like that, it's like, whatever. I think like her fan base, I think everyone watches every single one of her videos because she has a consistent number of views throughout. It's not like it's huge variation of views. So like, but like I said, like in this one video, I got a nose piercing. So if you didn't watch the last one yet, then you might have missed it. That makes a little bit of sense. But if she's about to fucking talk about her lipedema, be like, guys, if you didn't know, because I know not everyone watches you mention it fucking constantly. I'm pretty sure people know.
I do suffer with lymphedema, but I also have lipedema. And I just noticed
they're
today
totally
that,
different things.
They are getting bigger.
Yep.
It's very obvious. I almost want to share the clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it's like,
what?
I feel embarrassed. I feel ashamed.
No, you don't.
It makes me feel like
you don't.
Unworthy of love.
Well, no, you feel like you want to get a little bit of victim points and a bit of ass patting right now. That's why you're talking about this. You aren't ashamed by it, because if you were, you wouldn't bring it up, and you'd probably do something to try and fix it. You wouldn't be joking around 2 vlogs ago about how you eat so much salt and how everything you have is like sodium. Like you're what I can't remember the exact quote she said, but she made a specific joke about how much sodium she was taking. I was like, if you were embarrassed by it, I really doubt you'd still be like talking about it.
It's a really bad headspace to be in, but I know that like on the self-love journey, I'm going to have moments like this. I'm going to have moments where I do feel kind of shitty about myself because
you should.
I don't like my body. I hate my body more than anything.
Yeah.
Especially because I have this illness. I have this disease.
Oh my God. I fucking called it. I knew 100% these two. I fucking called it at the start. I knew they were going to be fucking connected, and there's no sympathy whatsoever for her. I feel ugly because of my disease. Well, you are. You are. And it's not because of your disease. It's because of your poor eating habits, your poor self-control, everything like that. It's not because of your disease. It's because you ate yourself to 600 pounds. Because you are continuing to eat like shit. Because you're making jokes about the amount of like sodium you're taking as you're drinking fucking 3 or 4 Gatorades a day whilst eating salami wrapped around mozzarella sticks and then having ramen. Like, that's why if your lipedema or lymphedema, whatever the fuck you're claiming now, is suddenly getting bigger, that's one of the reasons why. Because you're not exercising properly, you're not actually going through any like form of like actual routine that might potentially reduce it, and you're eating like shit still. Like, that's why. There's no sympathy here. And you should feel bad about it because you're doing it to yourself. And you haven't tried in any way to change it. So you 100%, yes, you should. You should actually feel bad about it. That is your fault.
Honestly, remind myself that I am more than this. I am more than my
body.
You?
Are you?
I'm so much more
Are
than
you?
my body. And it just makes me really emotional because...
Are you? Like, unironically, like, are you? Like, are you when, like, 80% of everything you talk about or everything you do is in some way related to or connected with your size? Are you really that much more than your body? Like, are you, like, actually, if we sit down and actually think of it, are you, like, specifically Amberlynn, really, can you, if you took away everything to do with her being, like, super morbidly obese, is there anything really left? Like, anything really left? Because everything, including, like, her mental issues, you can point out as being directly related to her size. So is there really that much left of her afterward? And she is looking at it in, like, the least healthy way possible, in my opinion, where she immediately is like, well, this is just a road bump in my self-love because I know I'm worth more, I'm so much better. It's like, bro, like, shouldn't you be looking at this going like, do you know what? Fuck, look at the size of my leg. My legs are getting worse. My legs are getting bigger. I should fix myself. Remember last year during Vlogmas, and she definitely wasn't bringing up weight loss surgery just for the ad revenue, guys. Definitely wasn't that. It was definitely because she totally wanted to save her life. But she said, if I don't get it this time, I could be dead this time next year. We are now at this time next year, and we are in exactly the same place. There's been no change. Literally no change whatsoever in her attitude, her mementals, in her fucking weight, in her stamina, in her fitness, in anything. We are a full year later from her saying she had a year to save her life, and that if they made her wait a year to fix her binge eating disorder, then she would likely be dead. And we are literally a year later, and she is boo-hooing for fucking attention.
It's kind of hard to be in that headspace because for majority of my life, I have been my body. I have always been.
Well, you are still your body.
That's
yeah, and you
was
still are.
In school. And
I was Fat Amber. You are.
Oh, look at her butt shelf. You could set coffee cup on
Yep.
there. It's like.
Yep.
Okay.
That is true.
Laugh it off. I'm trying so hard to.
No, you're not. Don't
find
say.
My style and find who I am as.
But you're not trying to lose weight at all. Like at all. Like literally at all. I'm trying so hard, guys. Are you okay, bro? Sure.
Almost 33-year-old single woman. Like I am enjoying the process, but then I have moments like this where I'm like, I have done so much damage to my body that is not repairable.
well,
and I know that
some of it is.
No matter what, I would still have lipedema. Lipedema is also very common.
That is also just incredibly unhealthy attitude, where it's like basically like, why should I bother lose weight? Because it's not like it's going to fix anything. That is like how she's talking. And it's like, it can. Like, the lipedema and lymphedema might not entirely go away, but it can be fixed. It can be a lot better by losing a lot of weight and eating a certain way and eating healthier. That can actually happen. Her just being like, oh, well, if I lose all the weight now, it won't entirely fix it. So, shrug, I might as well just not.
For people who are skinny, it's not because of my weight.
It is,
but I know that it wouldn't be.
It is because of your weight.
As bad as what it is, if it wasn't for the fact that I've.
Oh my god.
Continuously always.
Guys, do you know like actually thin people can have heart disease as well? So just because like 95% of super morbidly obese people have bad hearts, doesn't mean that I have a bad heart because of my weight, guys. Bro, yes, thin people can also get lipedema, but at like a much smaller percentage. It is a lot more common in people your size because it is directly connected to your fucking weight. It's just like, it's like, how am I meant to feel sorry for her when she comes out, boo-hoo, I'm a victim, boo-hoo, self-love, people are so fucking mean to me. Also, by the way, it can happen to you skinny people too, so don't even dare try and say this is anything to do with me being 600 pounds. How am I meant to feel sorry for her? She is like so unlikable. It is just like impossible to actually go, oh, it must be hard for being you. It's like, bro, maybe you should just like take this energy and instead of coming online to like complain about it, maybe you should just like, I don't know, fix yourself, like work on yourself.
Been morbidly obese literally my whole life. So even though this like video, which I'm probably going to show it, let's be real, has completely like ruined my night right now.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna let it ruin.
Just like her not buying those sunglasses, guys. Remember, she's gonna regret that literally all night, guys. But I'm glad we got another contender for what's gonna ruin her night. Not buying sunglasses. It's the fucking seeing herself in a mirror and realizing that she looks bad.
Tomorrow. I'm not going to let it ruin the next day.
Well,
I'm not going to let it ruin the current journey and path that I am on.
Well,
it's just right now, I feel shitty. Right now.
Yeah, but maybe it should, because maybe then it would be an incentive for you to change it. But if you're just going to be like, I'm just going to move on from this. Maybe you shouldn't move on from it. Maybe you should focus on it. Maybe you should look at it. Maybe you should print the picture of your fucking legs and put it on your bedroom door. So every time you get up and you have to walk out that bedroom door, you will see it looking at you. And you're like, not today. Do you know what? I'm not going to have salami wrapped in mozzarella stick. I'm not going to have 4 Gatorades today because of that. Maybe that's what you should do. Maybe you should be like, oh, tomorrow I'll forget about it. Who cares? Lol. Move on. I'm such a victim right now, guys. Give me sympathy right now, but by tomorrow I will have moved on and I won't care about this anymore.
Oh, I feel ugly because of my disease. And
because of my disease?
No, because of
you.
At all.
Because of you. Because everything to do with you.
Is so made fun of constantly online.
Oh
we're supposed to love ourselves, cherish ourselves. And
remember, like, this is the woman who's deliberately mispronouncing something whilst doing this boohoo, I'm a victim. She is actually still deliberately mispronouncing shit during this whole bit. This is why you shouldn't take her seriously. This is why you shouldn't feel sorry for her. She's still trying to be like a quirky, quotable girl whilst doing this big boohoo, I'm so victimized thing.
Respect ourselves and find ourselves beautiful inside and out.
I'm sorry, did she say respect ourselves?
And respect ourselves.
Oh, she didn't say it like that. Okay. I thought she said respect ourselves.
And out. For my whole life, I never loved myself.
You shouldn't.
And it's like, now that I finally am, I would literally do anything in this world to go back in time.
You shouldn't, but you shouldn't love your body when you're like 600 pounds and you're describing my disease. It's like, no, it's your life choices. That's the shit you should be fixing. Like, and she shouldn't love herself as herself anyway, because she's not a good person. She's got like the double whammy of she shouldn't love herself. She shouldn't love her body because she is like, it's not like, oh, she's 20 pounds overweight, she's a bit thick or something like that. Who gives a fuck? Oh, 40 pounds overweight, who gives a fuck? This woman is like 2.5 times the weight she's meant to be. So much so that it has negatively affected every single aspect of her life. And she's also a terrible person. She has both aspects of, well, you can't love inside you and you can't love outside you. Both things need to be fixed. She also just looks like she's holding in a smirk. You know, if you look at someone's eyes, you can see their like true emotion. She looks like she's holding in a smirk as she is like using this as a stick to beat people with who are negative to her. It doesn't, maybe I'm misreading it, but it looks like she's holding in a smirk.
And tell my younger self, love yourself now take care of yourself now.
Yeah, take care of
Let your
yourself
health
now. Yeah, that's
be your number one
different.
priority. Whether that's physical health, mental health, just treat your body good. I know the world isn't treating you good.
Oh,
I know that you are sad. And
I know that you are such a victim, guys. Not my fault, by the way. Victim, by the way. Just any victim. This is why I can't feel sorry for her. It is just pathetic. She is and just randomly sticking in. Oh, by the way, guys, I was a victim back then. It's not my fault that I'm like this. It's like, okay, cool, bro. Just, you know what? Just why wouldn't you take any form of personal responsibility in anything that has happened in your life? It's just, you know, cool. Just blame everyone but yourself. Cool.
I know that food is your comfort, but find a better outlet. I want to tell my younger self that more than anything.
Why don't you tell yourself that now?
But obviously it's not possible, and it's like the only thing I can do is like fix my present.
Yeah, then do that.
Or my future. Seeing my legs has put me in a really weird headspace. It's like every day I see my legs. I know they're big, but it's like something about this specific clip just really
literally
got to
don't
me
care, bro.
Because, you know, when you see yourself every single day, sometimes you don't.
I wonder how many ads she's put in this. That's all I'm sitting here thinking the entire time. I wonder how many ads there are stuck between all this unnecessary pausing and over dramatizing this shit. It's like, bro, I wish I could go back and tell myself to look at what you can't. So, as you said, you can only fix yourself now. But, like, you don't sound like you're trying in any way. You're just saying, oh, I'm not going to let this ruin my day. I'm not going to let this ruin my tomorrow. I'm just going to move on from it. It's like, maybe you shouldn't move on. Focus on it.
Don't notice, oh, wow, look at my weight loss. I'm looking good. Or,
aren't.
oh, wow, I've gained some weight. Like, you don't notice things like that until you look at, like, an older photo or a video or
sometimes
whatever it may be, and you're just like, oh, wait a minute, wow, I look so different. That's kind of what I'm going through with my legs right now, and I'm just afraid. Oh, I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, you're so out of shape you can't even hold your camera at arm's length to record yourself for more than 10 seconds without having to change arms.
It's just, it makes me feel embarrassed, and
it
all day today I was trying to shove
I can't
down
believe we're still doing
the
this.
thought of my legs and just enjoy my time out with my mom.
We're still going.
It was definitely something that was heavily on my mind. Now I just feel like I'm rambling. I just feel like I really wanted to get this.
No, I just feel like I really wanted 3 more ads. I mean, just to get this off my mind, guys. That's what I felt like. It wasn't. It's not because like it's, you know, Vlogmas time and it's like the best ad revenue. It's like I just, you know, I totes for real just needed to tell you guys this. It's not because of how many fucking minutes? Oh, 3 minutes. Fine. That should be enough. Jesus Christ.
Off of my chest and off of my heart, and the journey of self-love and the journey of me trying to be a more confident person. You know, it's not going to be just this beautiful, steady incline. It's going to be very much like this.
Yeah, maybe if you actually like worked out and like actually tried to improve yourself in literally any way, maybe it will be a steady incline. Maybe it would be that, as opposed to like not doing that and then just saying, oh well, self-love, guys. It's like, but maybe you shouldn't love yourself because right now you are not what you should be. Maybe you should be like, you know what? I will love myself. I will work towards being the me that I can love. Maybe that's what you should be working towards instead of just being like, oh well, I'm just going to sit here and just talk about how much of a victim I am for a while just to try and guilt people into feeling sorry for me.
I know it is. I already feel it. And a part of just like my new life, I really want to start being more vulnerable with you guys. I feel like that's very, very important to me. Normally this is something
But it's not vulnerable. It's manipulative. They're very different things. Narcissists often do this. Manipulators often do this where they act like them being vulnerable is them saying something that makes you feel sorry for them. That's not vulnerable. You're not being vulnerable. You're not actually showing your real self. You're doing something that you know will garner a response and garner sympathy for you and garner a favorable response for you. That's what you're doing. It's a narcissism. It's not vulnerability and being transparent and being like open and forming connection with your audience. This is just you saying, please pity me, please sympathize with me, you know, please be nice to me, please give me attention and ass pats and tell me how amazing I am because of this new realization, even though it's not a new realization. Because if you were being vulnerable, every single thing wouldn't be qualified with, by the way, I'm a victim, by the way, I'm the victim, by the way, it's the disease, by the way, it's not my fault, by the way, I'm a victim. You wouldn't have to qualify every single negative point with making it not your fault if you were actually being vulnerable. That's why it's a manipulation, not a vulnerability.
I wouldn't share, I wouldn't vocalize out loud, but I don't know, like something was telling me to do it and to document this moment, that you can feel confident.
Yeah, AdSense was telling me to document this moment and talk about this for the last fucking, Jesus fucking Christ, half of this vlog. has been like, my legs look funky. That's half of this vlog. My legs look a bit fucky-wucky. There you go.
You can love yourself and be on that journey, but still find things about you that you really, truly dislike. It's not me saying that I don't love myself.
Holy
but
shit.
in this moment, I just have
I'm skipping to the fucking video. I'm done.
A lot of like regret, a lot of what ifs. And it just makes me want to like improve more. I ultimately just want to be more than my body and more than my legs. And I just feel like it's never going to be the case. I'm going to end this video with the clip that I'm talking about. I already know a lot of people are going to judge me. They're going to ignore everything I said. And instead of watching this clip, understanding why I'm showing it, they're still only going to see me for my body.
No, I'm seeing you as a manipulator. I'm not seeing you as... I have to jump in again. I feel like we miss nothing and say, I want to work towards the future. That kind of shit. Nothing. Not nonsense. But it's just like so obvious when you're already setting up. Like anyone who judges me for this or, mocks me for this or tells me off for this, anyone with any form of criticism for this whole fucking nonsense, this whole 7-8 minute long diatribe just for ads, it's because they're mocking me for my body. No, I'm mocking you for being like a blatant manipulator. That's what I'm mocking you for right now. Does your body look like shit? Yes. Yes, it does. It fucking obviously does. You're the one who's not doing anything about that. I have no control over that. You have control over that. You're choosing not to do anything about it. So I will not feel sorry for you. My main issue is how fucking incredibly manipulative this is.
And not the story that I'm actually trying to convey.
Yeah, it is a story. You're right.
For people to see my heart instead.
But your heart is shit. Guys, my legs, Jesus Christ. They look as shit as they always do. They look as shit as they always do. Do they look a bit bigger? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. This is the woman who's like eye fucking herself in the mirror and like posing. Like, it is so deliberate. I'm sorry. It's like so fucking deliberate. Usually she like starts at this level, of her filming. It is so deliberate. The whole standing further back so she can walk into frame so you see her legs move. Because I was originally going to make a point. You can barely see anything because she's got her fucking trousers on. And it's all black. You can barely see anything. But she moved to make it actually more obvious. It's so staged. It's so staged. It is so blatant that she filmed this specifically when she usually doesn't film full big body shots like this. But she clearly was doing this for sympathy and attention. This was planned. It's embarrassing. It's cringe that she would actually try and pull this over on us. I'm embarrassed for her that she is so fucking bad at this. Really bad video. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.